There's the second. Shovels it on. Reynolds. Passes short. The Broncos. Threatening to score. Gets the dummy half. Mann. Tries a back pass inside. That's a good ball and all tackle. Hunt dashes out of dummy half. Arthurs will test them on the ground with a rubber kick. The crowd are up. That is a try. Brought down after that good run. That's 2. Stands and passes. Putting up a chase. Goes long with a pass. Shovels it wide. Feeds the short ball. Oh! Bostock with the break. They're over. Marshall King was in support and got the reward.
I tried to count the number of passes in the build-up to that try, but I couldn't keep up. Some exquisite balls thrown, and it had
2. Looks and turns the ball inside. Putting up a chase. A wall of defenders.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
With a line break. Well, he's produced a grubber kick. Gets it away. Offloads the ball. Shovels it wide. The hooter is sounded. Threads the grubber kick through. Looks to break the defence. He tries the chip. He earns the 4 points. The onslaught continues. The Sharks' defence looking very, very ordinary out there. We're only minutes into the match and already the game is slipping away.
Oh, yeah. A fantastic try scored there.
The Warriors threatening to score. Contained by the defence. Plays the ball a couple out to Ivasashek. The crowd are up. That is a try.
Good try, very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board.
2 in the tackle does the job. A good passage of play and a chance for points. That is a pass break. No back, maybe. Plenty of defence, but he still crashes over.
Good try that, Dave. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer to that piece of brilliance there.
Warriors desperate not to let them put on consecutive tries here. Fifita wrestling him towards the sideline. He's dead set, saved a try there, no doubt about it. He has carved them up. Seymour was in support and got the reward.
Well, I was just getting over the brilliance of the first try, and now they've scored another. It didn't take them long to get up into an attacking position from the restart.
Brought to ground close to the sideline, maintaining their advantage in attack. Munster. What a bomb this is! That's a try to the visitors. And the visitors are over. The crowd, they're stunned. Here's trouble. Gets his hands free and offloads. 2 in the tackle, and they get him to ground. Comes up with a play the ball. Strange. The chip. They're in again. Up go the home fans for that 4-pointer. Turns it inside. Mitchell, look out, he's through the line. They're in hot pursuit. Big meters made here. Slips in the short one. They're in with another.
The fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try. Their team's second try in very quick succession here. The away side will be a little shell-shocked and will want to tighten things up very quickly.
And he'll be forced to play it. There's the fourth tackle. Holding up a short pass. Loops it over the top. Purdue. Taulagi. That's a four-pointer scored out wide.
Wow, wow. This team has an amazing knack of scoring something from nothing, and this try was certainly no exception. I'm going to remember this for a long, long time, Aussie.
He's wound up on this run. That's the third. Good step. The Cowboys threatening to come up with points. Nene, the visitors grab the try. What a day he's having. Top. Finds support. Taulagi driving forward. And he'll be forced to play it. That's three. Comes up with a play the ball. Through the first line of defence. Try to the home side. Have a listen to the home fans after that try. Montoya. The Bulldogs threatening to come up with points. Plays the ball. Cut out ball. Launches a bomb. Launches a bomb. Yes! He is over. And the visitors are over. The crowd is absolutely stunned.
Almost made his way through. A good chase will be rewarded. Law bursts through the line. Nice work, short pass. Weaves his way through that tackle. Brought down, close to the sideline. Plays the ball, a couple out. Try time.
Ah, yes, the away supporters are making a lot of noise after that brilliant try, Dave. The opposition were absolutely bamboozled in defence and had no answer to that.
Grant restarts play with a tap.
They've been presented with a perfect chance to add to their score here.
Monster gobbles him up. He's got momentum and his run has ended.
Takes a safe option.
Weaves his way through that tackle. Stands and passes. Ah, give it away, son. You've lost the ball. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. That is yet another four-pointer. That is Rugby League at its absolute best.
Ah, yes, the away supporters are making a lot of noise after that brilliant try, Dave. The opposition were absolutely bamboozled in defence and had no answer to that.
So now, 15 metres out, strong defence here. Plays the ball, slips in the short one. Clear through that tackle. One-handed offload, another try. A cracking try. The Warriors
will probably want to put this poor performance at home behind them. They've been outplayed across the park here.
First tackle. Grab there. The Raiders threatening to come up with points. That's the second. Stewart. Oh, baby, that is a try.
Good try, very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board. The defence is struggling here.
Kick out. And he's met front on. Almost through. Slips a pass away. There's some real feeling in this defence. Stretches out. He scores. They worked well for that try.
The Bulldogs will be stunned at how easy they scored this try. The opposition were dropping off like flies in defence. And in the end, it was just a simple stroll to the try.
Rushes into dummy half. Strange. Tries a little kick in behind. That pleases the crowd. Good try. Now hang on. Better than that. That's an outstanding try.
Yes, sirree. A beautifully weighted grubber kick that found the chasers and well taken. A total misread by the defensive side.
It's the second. With a short ball. Galvin. Great strength. Great fin. Met front on. This team is on a roll. Works it on. Quick with the pass. Here's over. What about that? The home crowd can't believe it. Into dummy half. Galvin. Close to the line. Still defence to beat. Decides wide is the way to go. Carras picks up another. Even some of the home fans are applauding that. And taken by the defence.
I don't know whether it's nerves or just inability. They've got to come good.
Through the first line of defence. Over the 20-metre line. Flicks a short pass. The Bulldogs have done it. You don't reckon the home fans like that one.
Another try scored in quick succession here, and the opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now.
They've got numbers. Turns it inside and offloads the ball. Not too far from the line. They could have done without that knock-on. Opportunity to add the extras.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
Mitchell is in great form with the boot, and that's shown by their stats. So far, they have converted 2 from 2. And they'll pick up the points. The Rabbitohs lead by 14. Battle. No way through.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Loops a pass. Will test them on the ground with a grubber kick. The onslaught continues. One of the local heroes gets the try.
Another try scored in quick succession here, and the opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now. Here.
That is a pass, Brian. He puts in the grubber. Cut out ball. Works it on. Shovels it wide. The visitors have scored. Good try. Better than that. That's an outstanding try.
1 minute we're looking at a tackle from inside their quarter. The next we're celebrating a try. What just happened there? Wow! I want to see that one again. Their defensive stats more accurately reflect a broken turnstile. The coach looks ropeable.
Rushes into dummy half. Darts away. Meany breaks through the defence. And with a step, they're looking to spoil his party. He is over. Howitt was in support and got the reward. Short pass. And almost beats the defence. Plays it 15 metres out. Nikorima weaves his way through that tackle. Good ball. Shovels it on. Farnworth. The visitors have scored. Good try. Better than that. That's an outstanding try.
Home team fans have gone very quiet here, Dave. You can almost hear a pin drop. 2 quick-fire tries have been scored by the visitors, and all of a sudden...
Forward in the tackle. Crashes to the ground. Ref says 4. Works it on. Goes long with the pass. Chasing well. Stretches out. He scores. That's what the crowd has come to see tonight.
The Broncos decided to play a bit of hot potato in scoring this try. Some wonderful support play in what was a beautifully executed team try.
Halted by the defence.
Takes a safe option.
Nice work. Short pass. Is rounded up. This is a relentless attack. He's tackled. My word, that's a good tackle. Plays the ball. Carrigan. They toss him to ground. It's wave after wave of attack. At dummy half, cutting at his teammates. Hoping to get a field goal. He's kicked the field goal.
Couldn't have struck it better. What a glorious kick.
And that's full time, but I don't want it to end. It's been great rugby league. Well, Cameron, you've been sitting here all match. Sum up the game. Lights come up. That's no try. Halted by the defence. That is a pass, Cameron. A vital tackle. Shibasaki powers forward. What a chance this is. Just metres away. Ricky. Arthurs. That could be a try. Then again, it might not be. Referee's not sure, so off to the video referee. No surprise. Held call by the ref.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
Slips a pass away. Breaks the defence. And there we have it. Well, they're off to a very good start here. They want to continue putting the pressure on.
Absolutely brilliant. That passage of play started from inside their own half. This team can score from anywhere, and it was perfectly demonstrated there. Take a look.
Mesmerises the defence with a step.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight, I'd be checking their lockers for sticks of butter.
Oh, Farnworth with the break. The crowd are up. That is a try.
Another try scored in quick succession here. The opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now.
Wrapped up on the halfway line. That's 2. Gets to dummy half. Through the first line of defence. In the clear. The Sharks have struck back.
The Sharks have scored a try from deep inside their own half with some excellent individual skill. You can't relax against this side when they're in this sort of mood. They can get you from anywhere.
Nice defence there. Halfway through this set. Play the ball now. Ero brushes the defence aside. So close now to the line. At dummy half. That is a pass, Cameron. Name of the game there is to keep it alive. He's passed in the tackle. A 4-pointer to the away team. Brayley was in support and got the reward.
Another try scored in quick succession here, and the opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now.
"20 metres out. He surges forward. There's the play the ball. 15 metres away. The Titans on the charge. That's a vital try. Kelly finished a great team try.
The Sharks will be very disappointed with themselves in letting that try through. There was no real urgency to wrap up the ball. Some fantastic passing at the end of that set and a well-deserved try.
An absolute dog's breakfast of it in the end. Cut out ball. Tracy. That is a classic ankle tap. Offload. Yes! He is over.
The Eels will probably want to put this performance at home behind them. They've been outplayed across the park here.
Second of 6 tackles there. Man, with Vieira, has dropped the ball cold. And now the scrum to pack. Finds support inside. Weaves his way through that tackle. Super try! Oh, no try! This will be a coin toss whether he scored. The video ref will say yes or no. Can you believe it?
That is a classic ankle tap. Finally rounded up. Second tackle up. Katoa gobbles him up. Gets it away. Off the left foot. They've done it again.
Well, that try was something else. The crowd knew they were going to get their money's worth turning up today. What we just saw then was exactly the case. Fantastic try.
And down he goes. Kenny dashes out of dummy half with an offload. Martin, hard and straight the hitter. The crowd are up. That is a try. And the home crowd is hanging out of their trees. What a try. Caught by a pair of defenders. That's tackle number 2 right there. Law. They're closing the gap. Overpowered by the defence.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Beats a man.
Tonight we've seen some solid running, dominating an apparently lacklustre defensive line.
Plays the ball 40 metres away on tackle 4. Holding up a short pass. Asofo Solomona. Nice defence there. Just 1 to go in the set. Loops it over the top. Snaps it for a 1-pointer. He's kicked a field goal. And that is full time. And I don't think the fans wanted it to finish. Now, one of the really great games. Enjoyed thoroughly. The fans really got their money's worth tonight. What did you think of the match, Brian?
The Storm have won the game and their opponents will be disappointed they didn't take